We're going to be talking to David about his new book, Art and Class.
Yes, I mean, one of the arguments I make in the book is that Keynes, the economist, and the Bloomsbury Group essentially set up the Arts Council in 1946. It was really a London Metropolitan elite that grabbed control of the art world. In Victorian times, art galleries were absolutely packed out with working class visitors, and today it's less than 8%. So why and when did the working classes stop visiting art galleries, and why does this matter?
It's obvious coming from that there's a very definite north-south divide in terms of funding, and the fact that the sort of London elites are essentially gatekeeping art for the rest of us. Do you think it's significant that in recent years the teaching of art and arts-related subjects in state schools has sort of declined massively?
There's been a 42% decline in the number of children doing art GCSE, and something like a 30% decline in the number of them doing A-level art. So there's been a tremendous decline. And of course, that leads to a shortage of art teachers. You know, even if the Labour government tries to reverse that, it couldn't possibly do it overnight. And the same thing applies to music as well, and theatre.
And that creates that divide and pushes people away from what they think they're allowed to enjoy, doesn't it?
That's right. I think enjoy is the key word. I mean, one of the interesting things about the Victorian businessmen, they put on pictures in the galleries that they built that their workers enjoyed. They weren't really too worried about trying to educate them, though there was, in the Victorian era, particularly with the London National Galleries, a belief that if workers went to see beautiful art, it would improve their design skills. The Treasury is absolutely hidebound by classical economics, and whereas modern schools of economics would want to take into account, and it's very difficult to measure, how much joy does this bring into people's lives? And the Arts Council have actually produced a very good report some years ago on the impact of art on people's health. There's a lot of evidence that if people have access to art galleries and can go to art galleries, maybe take part in understanding the paintings. You know, at Cartwright Hall, people are given an opportunity to discuss the paintings. Just giving people the access to that enjoyment should be part of the financial return.